Welcome black. Before we start, what's today's mathematics, God?
I knew you could say that. Nah, I ain't got a clue, bro. I bang for the Lord Jesus, innit?
Let's keep that moving. That's how we do the introduction.
Go on.
So, we're going to keep it moving straight in and talk about a very well-known, if not the most known. Oh, yeah.
Some of us are supporting him unknowingly, yeah?
Not, yeah. Yeah, okay. I can't say anything about it, you know? KSI.
Well, go on with the KSI thing.
Jumped on a Sideman video.
Shout out to the side, man.
So the Sidemen are still going. That's good to see.
Yeah, they're still going strong.
Yeah,
That's
strong,
respectable, actually. Respectable for putting them on.
And thought it was okay, thought it was funny, thought it was acceptable to use racial slurs.
One specific racial slur.
Yeah, one specific, but still a racial slur in general. So do you think, okay, before we go into it,
Talk the team.
do you think there are more impactful racial slurs than other ones?
When you say impactful, what do you mean?
So do you think one thing means more than another one?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think in the temperature of Great Britain,
Yeah.
I think you could say different racial slurs and they will have a different emotional connection to different people. I think the temperature of Britain will change differently when you say that word. He used the P word.
Yeah.
Will change differently than when he says the N word. And it emotionally changes the temperature of the country. Because he said the N word bare times.
Yeah.
On loads, and he's never
listen,
apologized for saying it.
He is what we like to describe as a coon.
Whoa, you'd call him a coon, would you? I wouldn't call him a coon.
You wouldn't?
No, man. Shout out to KSI. I need some promo anyway.
Oh yeah, old tight man. I don't care. It's
Sponsorship,
what it is to him, and it is what it is to him. But obviously, his early years, he used to do a lot of black jokes.
Hell
that was his thing.
Yes.
Like his thing was like, and obviously he's flipped it on. He just liked to make white people feel uncomfortable. So he used to go and like
he says he makes them feel
like it used to be dumb jokes, and it like, what do you call a black dad that's gone to the shop, never coming back? And dumb stuff like that.
Yeah.
I remember when I first seen it, I think my brother showed me. We're talking 10 years ago?
Yeah.
Well, and I was like, who is this brother? And I think even by then he might have just been JJ.
Yeah,
I don't even know if he was KSI at the time.
He wasn't even huge back then. But what I would say is, him specifically, I'm interested by this because of a number of reasons. One, because him in particular, he said the N-word bare times. And and the temperature of Britain is that the N-word's fine.
When it's said by
when it's said by an N-word, I was gonna say when it's said by a black person, it's okay. And when it's said in music, it's okay, and they will sing along with it, no matter what race they are.
People. Yeah, that's gone out the window now.
So when they say like, it doesn't hold the same weight, is what I'm saying. When I say the temperature of Britain, I think the P word that he used probably holds a bit of weight because it's not normalized. That word's not normalized amongst.
No, but it is.
Go on,
massively normalized.
Talk more.
So I have constant struggles with that word daily.
Talk to me. What do
the
you mean?
shop. We're just going to the P shop. What do you mean we're just going? Yeah, that's what it's called. It's not called that though. Yeah, it is. And the people in the shop know. And I'm like, but it's not called. There is no way in this world.
Yeah.
It's normalized to say we're just going to the end shop down the road. No one would ever say that. Not in a free conversation, but they do say we're going to the P, like constantly. That's not even something that's even hidden.
No. So what I get what you're saying, but what you're saying is slightly different because the N word is not necessarily used. It's used in a derogatory way when it's said to a black person by someone who's not black out and about. When it's accepted when it's in a context of music.
But then they use it in music as well.
What, the P word?
Yeah.
I've never heard that once.
Oh, you haven't? Yeah, they say it.
Okay, I've never heard it once.
And
in popular songs?
in comedy they say it.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I've heard it used in comedy, like
by other Asian men.
To each other, obviously to each other, not same as the N word is used, the same context.
Don't say it's the same context, but I hear you.
No, but it is because it's meant to
said
said between two black people as an empowerment embrace.
Yeah, but
it's not. If I said it to you, I'm not saying it derogatory. I'm saying it like you're my brother.
Yeah, so
they say it the same. Like, yo, that's my
It's in a
like an embrace.
an empowering word from when.
I don't know if it's an empowering, but it's an embrace. But is the N-word empowering in all sense and all glory? It's not a word I use because I do not believe in any concept or in any universe that word is empowering. I don't care who told me they're taking it back. I don't care if Big Man O'Carla, my guy, come up on here and said, we're going to start using it because it's empowering. It's not empowering to me. Everything I've seen, everything I've read, everything I've watched doesn't make it empowering. So no matter who uses it, for me, in that context, it's not empowering.
Okay.
I just went on a rant.
No, but I hear you. The only reason why is the P word doesn't elicit in me anger or rage. Could be because of my personal ethnicity.
Yeah, but it's not because they probably don't see that much in the N word.
No, but a lot of people do.
But
Like,
I don't know.
A
Maybe
number,
they
a
do
number
to
of people
you.
that are of other races don't like that N word.
But-
And a lot of some people would say Asian people actually are called N words. They're called sand N.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So again, it comes about. Generally, would say that it comes about from the upper white class people who think they're derogatory towards black people or Asian people or even Chinese
What
people.
did I say at the start of this conversation before we went on air?
I don't know what you say. What you say?
What did I say?
I have no idea. I don't know.
You
I can't
just
remember.
told me.
I can't remember what you said, man.
I said, how are you going to flip this?
I'm trying to flip nothing, brother. I'm just trying to be honest. So
Let's stick to context.
Let's stick to context. A definition I've got, the dictionary definition that I've got
Okay.
says the P word
Yeah.
is a term which is typically directed towards people of Pakistani and South Asian descent, mainly in British slang, as an abbreviation of the word Pakistani. But it's also used as a slur.
Okay.
A derogatory label referring to South Asians beyond Pakistan, including those from India, Afghanistan, and elsewhere.
So anytime I pull someone up on saying that word, they say that. That's like they say the definition.
Can I say another definition? Just one more.
Go through.
A derogatory word used by the white lower classes within the British community, usually to describe anyone of a darker complexion than themselves.
Okay. So yeah, I've been called that before.
What? The P word?
Yeah. Obviously, yeah, because I'm light, innit? So I've been called that before. 100%. Mm-hmm. And obviously, like, in that context, I'm laughing. So I'm thinking, you got it wrong, you idiot. Okay. You know what that was? But it was called to me as a derogative slur.
Yeah, actually trying. Okay.
You know, people, whoever said it or whoever said it because they thought, it's gonna
hurt you or something.
Yeah, hurt me. Obviously, they shot their shot and missed.
I hear it.
But so I think it's a hard one, and to be honest, like, you can't compare the two, like the N word, because the N word is probably used globally. Whereas like the P word is probably mainly a British
slang, yeah.
Like, it's a British slang. Like, America, they've got their own whatever they say.
Yeah.
Other people, like in Jamaica, we say coolie. Like, other people have different ways of describing different people, but I think it's definitely, like you said, a very British cultured word. And I still think it's a word widely used. Like I said, I hear it.
And it might
if
be,
not daily, I hear it regularly.
Because of your context of where you work.
Yeah, where I work, the people I'm around, the areas I'm in.
That's a fact.
Like, you're in there, if you're in and about those areas.
That's a fact.
Where there are a lot of, like, Eastern European stores and South Asian stores, Jamaican stores, these stores, that store. Same way, like, they say, I'm going to the yardie shop. Big man, if you went in that shop and said yardie shop, you would get cussed. It might be a Jamaican food store or Jamaican convenience store or just a store, owned by Jamaicans. You couldn't go in there and say you're going to the yardie shop.
I hear it. I'm going to say this.
No, say what you have to. It's a conversation. Say it.
No, I hear you. All I'm saying is this. The P word is a bad word.
Yes.
It's not a nice term. It's not a nice term. I'm glad KSI is not getting a huge backlash.
Yeah, that's because he went to the mosque in Bradford.
And that was. I'm trying to learn, innit? I'm trying to learn, innit?
Well, yeah, sure.
Shout out to him. I haven't really got much more to say, bruv. Shout out to KSI, innit? I mean, I don't. That's not a word I would encourage people to use. I'm glad that he's not being ostracized or. I'm glad Prime's still being sold.
We need to take some time out of that, brother, man.
Apparently he is, but anyway.
Good.
Keep making that money, my brother. He just needs to date an Asian lady. Maybe that will win him over.
It usually happens, isn't it? That's usually the next step.
There was some very beautiful.
Okay, I'm surprised he didn't say I'm not racist because I've got.
Yeah,
I'm surprised he didn't say that. That's usually the first go to. Like you'll come out.
And he's actually got a. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say that. He's got friends of different races. Is what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Got your back, KSI, man. Send some Prime this way, KSI. Random. DM whoever worked for the KSI team, innit? Just a quick slide DM. Just say yo, blah blah blah. I'll send you the address. Just send a couple cases. Different flavors.
It's terrible, bro. It's absolutely terrible.
Just send a few.
It's not nice.
Is it not? Is it not tasty?
No.
Is it not refreshing? Okay, boy. I don't know.
You know what it tastes like?
What does it taste like?
You know, like if you try and make Kool-Aid, but you make
not enough sugar.
Yeah, you just make it wrong, and it just tastes like powder. You know, like when you can't make the Kool-Aid right, and it's like powdery.
Okay.
That's what it. For me, that's what it tastes. It tastes like just Kool-Aid. It's not as good as Kool-Aid. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, don't get it twisted. It just tastes like, you know, you haven't got it right. You haven't got the recipe right. But it's not meant to have sugar in, is it?
Nah, there's no sugar. I think it's got like
no artificial flavorings, no artificial colorings.
What's the sweetener it uses? Like honey, something like that.
10% coconut water.
Shout out to that.
Okay. Not trying to sour the thing right now. And people are like, this brother's just cussed down the thing. He's got it in his hand. Yeah.
Bottom line is, shout out to KSI. Try and pick your words carefully. If I've said anything to offend anyone in any of our episodes,
well, whatever, bro. You said regularly.
No. What I mean, if I have said anything,
you're
an adult, innit? Grow up. It's life.
That's why you saying Andrew Tate. You're running with that now. Seeing as I will influence us a little bit,
go on, talk
to me a little bit about Andrew Tate.
So, boom, Andrew Tate has just been freed, innit?
Was it 3 months?
He was in for 3 months. Yeah. Went in for 3 months.
No, actually, didn't someone say he went in?
It's supposed to be for 30 days, and he extended 30
went
days.
Went in between Christmas and New Year. He went in.
Yeah, what be a nice? He came out like maybe
April?
This week.
So just over 3 months or around. Yeah. Okay.
So it was 30 days, and they extended it for another 30 days, and extended it for another 30 days, all that good stuff. Anyway, he's out now. They've got no proof he done any wrongdoings.
I seen a thing to say he made average like 2 million a month when he was in prison.
Whilst he was inside?
Yeah. From his, what's it, Hustlers University.
It's respectable.
Yeah. So his subscribers were still paying how much it is, $50, $60, $70 a month. He's got this many subscribers, monthly, blah, 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 without him doing anything.
Respectable.
He made this amount of money.
I mean, if Channel 4 are putting up naked education and putting trans people on camera, Andrew Tate's just trying to bring masculinity back. You know what I mean?
Nah, we know you're a Tate supporter, so we don't say no more on that. Get us cancelled. Broken generation. Yo. We'll cut that one off there. Right, so just in brief, you're saying
go on, talk to it.
You're happy KSI aren't received massive backlash.
Yep, that's good.
And keep making your money.
And
king.
In fact, that actually says something about the country that we're in.
Okay.
That we're happy that, because if he had said something derogatory about someone else, or someone else had said something derogatory, something may have happened.
Well, if you'd have went at the same people that Kanye West goes at.
Wow.
What are you saying? You think that would have been a different?
Where's Wiley? That's what I'm saying.
Where's Wiley?
I'm just saying, innit?
My brother, that should have been the start of the video. Man should have just put, "Where's Wiley?"
That's respectable. That's what I'm saying. You can go at certain people and not have much of a backlash. There's some people you can't go at. That's what I'm saying.
Mad.
That's what I'm saying.
Mad. Thinking about that. Where's Wiley? So what you're saying basically is choose the people wisely.
That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna
choose what you're gonna. If you're gonna go viral, choose the people you disrespect wisely.
That's correct.
Because if you choose the wrong people,
That's disrespect. That's true. That's facts. It's interesting though, because a lot of shops are a lot of
yeah, but they're making their money, big man.
exactly. Maybe that's the reason
Oh,
why.
geez,
They're supposed to
oh.
be £2, £3. Man, I'm selling them for £100, £8.99.
Oh, true.
Maybe he's got a little bit of anger in him.
True. Big man,
guys.
he's made like 80 million. He ain't got no
He
anger.
should have made 126. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter how much they sell them for. They buy them at wholesale.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And all of this, all they're doing is promoting it for him. I mean, don't ever. I've seen him put up stuff talking about don't buy them. Listen, all that is promotion. Because they're paying the exact same money that Asda are paying on a wholesale.
Yeah.
And then they're marking it up and making their own money on top of that.
I hear it.
Hold tight them anyway. And we did a whole episode on what we thought of it. So, people them go check that. Broken Generation. We are out.
No racial slurs,
more.
people. No racial slurs, except for in the bedroom.